What is good, Trap More Gang? We are back with another Deadly War of Jacksonville analysis commentary video. And you know what? I just realized that this is my only opportunity to rock the visor upside down without goddamn disrespecting anybody. So I just ran upstairs, put on the upside down Gucci visor. We're on some well, we're not really on some ATK shit, because ironically, I'm about to react to the KTA section of this video. And you know what? I'm gonna get myself pop rocking this visor in the wrong section of the video. But whatever, I'll rock it this way for any more of the Jacksonville stuff we do. We'll just pretend that in the last video I was rocking it. It's all love. So, I hope you enjoyed that last video that where I was reacting to the kind of ATK and the intro segment of my Deadly War in Jacksonville video, which you guys are running up on. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Hydration is key. Anyway, we're now getting into the next chapter of the video, and we're going to be looking at the KTA crew. Kill them all, the scary motherfuckers that are from Foolio's side of town, and let's just get into it. Let's just take a look at it, and I can just tell you some stuff. We're going to skip over the advert one time. Also, just for the record, yeah, shout out YouTube for giving you this option where you can do your chapter headers. I went in on this one, separated all the chapters. Anyway, I think it's lit that I can do this, and I can just be like, yo, bang, I'm in the KTA segment now. Boom! Now, is anybody that interested in this? Because I could do the whole PCE Rico case as like a separate story, almost like a prequel to the Jacksonville thing. That could make an interesting story. I didn't want to go too hard on the PCE side of things because the video is already 2 hours long. I mean, my God, you really want to know more about the Who I Smoke end of the story rather than the PCE end of the story. So it felt to me like a bit crazy if I went too far on that side of things. But I don't know, man. Maybe you guys know better than me. Do you want me to cover the PCE kind of Rico case? There's a lot of information out there about it. I could break it down if it's something that you guys are interested in. Let me know.
Sitting in a car with his mother on the city's east side.
But to make things even more crazy, it's been suggested that that 22-month-old baby that was killed was actually a direct relative of Whopper with a Chopper and Spinner Benz.
Now, this is interesting because a lot of people have said that Aiden McClendon was their nephew. A lot of the information here was from the Duval County, r/Duval County subreddit, which is kind of like the Chiracology subreddit, but for Duval County, naturally. And like, that's where some of this info is coming from. Obviously, these Reddits, you got to take them with a pinch of salt. You can't always trust what's in there. So here's what's interesting, right? To the guys that were sentenced to life for the killing of Aiden McClendon, I didn't really go into it in the video because I just didn't feel it was that relevant. And like I say, you know, the PCE side of things I could have talked at length for, but the video would have just, you know, would have been out of control. I don't think that was the info you guys really wanted to know. So these guys were Crackerjack and JB, and it's funny because Foolio has mentioned them since. I think in his Dead Ops freestyle. The weird thing about this story is a lot of the tracks, you know, the diss tracks, Foolio, Ace, both sides, like especially Foolio because he stayed independent. A lot of his tracks didn't end up going on Genius.com, or people haven't transcribed the lyrics for whatever reason. So some of these tracks are like not really very easy to kind of get exactly what they're saying. I think at the end of this song, he basically says like, somebody snitched on Crackerjack and JB and got my brother's life. Oh no, you know what? I think it's the beatbox freestyle. Yeah, so it's at the end of this beatbox freestyle. He says, you guys hit the stand, you're telling ass whatevers, and you got my brothers JB and Crackerjack life, free them. Now, I probably wouldn't say free two guys that killed a 22-month-old baby. Probably wouldn't say free them personally. I'd probably say, man, send them money, or, you know, send them a nice letter to just tell them to keep their head up. Probably not free them. There's a lot of talk in this subreddit about like who snitched on Crackerjack and JB. So this is saying apparently on the Duval Movie, which is it's a good YouTube channel, a lot of good information for this story. Shout out Duval Movie. People talking about Jamar and Thomas. So Jamar and Thomas are the guys from the ATK side that, according to these guys, had some kind of involvement, whatever, in you know, making some statements that maybe contributed. But they're saying, why didn't Foolio say that Crackerjack's daddy snitched on him, his daughter, and baby daddy? So apparently they all kind of played a role in snitching on these guys. Now, come on, man, come on. They killed a 22-month-old baby. It's not cool. It's not cool, man. It's a shame. The whole thing's a tragedy, frankly. Oh, there's a clip from the trial here, damn.
From the songs themselves, you'll hear JB if you listen to it again. K'd Up, Prayed Up. We can get know that's Kendra Alston. We heard Send Shots to the Rose. Well, we know who the Rose is. That's D Rose. You heard the testimony.
So apparently he's reading lyrics from a song by Foolio, Crackerjack, and JB, the two guys that are gone, and Foolio. So that's how deep it goes. This picture's been banded around a lot that kind of purports to show somebody from that side kind of, well, I'm not trying to make myself a target in all this stuff, right? I'm just saying that this kind of thing's floating around. Somebody took the stand in the trial against Crackerjack and JB over the whole Aiden McClendon thing, and like, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm not trying to accuse anyone. Keep me out of this. I'm gonna get back to reacting to my own goddamn video. That's why I don't put facts like this in the main video. I'm not substantiating any rumors. This is just some shit you can go read about yourself on reddit.com/r/Duval County. Go do your own goddamn research and don't let me catch a stray, goddammit. Like, we got Thomas, Spinner Benz, and Whopper with a Chopper, so these guys are are linked up. They're throwing motherfucking GD signs. I don't know what that's all about, man. There's motherfucking GDs out in Jacksonville now. I don't even know. I ain't even trying to keep me out of it. Anyway, back to the KTA segment, man. God damn it. I mean, this title, right? This title suggests Suducci is Whopper with a chopper, and they're saying Aiden McClendon was killed while they were shooting at Whopper. So that's who they were trying to get, apparently, according to Reddit, and that's not substantiated by me. I don't know. Six. I love the way Foolio says his 6 ad-lib. Six. Trying to come up with my own ad-lib. TLR. Nah, it don't really work, does it? Not really cutting it, is it? 7th grade. I mean, how even old is that, man? I know this is a mad sus thing to Google, but whatever. 12 to 13. Foolio got his first gun when he was 12 or 13. I mean, my God, I probably couldn't even hold up the iron at 12 or 13, man. I ain't got that muscle density. That's from the Off the Porch interview with Foolio. But since this, and since I finished recording this video a while back, Foolio pulled up on Adam 22 for a no jump interview. Now that interview is absolutely fuego. Go and check that out, because he kind of goes into more detail about the time he got shot when he was getting off the school bus, and it is crazy, people. It's crazy. Look, see how bad the cover art is for his Who I Am mixtape. I gotta respect it, but it's also like, you can tell this is like proper high school DIY shit. Like, he's got the icons, he's got the T. Is that a T for Twitter or Tumblr? I don't even know. I can't remember. And look, his name is OpKiller_Foolio. That's how he's rolling, man. He's got his Foolio Instagram, so he was going by Julio all the way back then, even though now he doesn't like people calling him Foolio. And my God, what a throwback. datpiff.com, baby. Man, I remember back when, like, 2010, 2011, when I was a youth, discovering all this new music, these mixtapes for the first time. I was on datpiff.com heavy, people. I was all over datpiff.com, man. Oh, Meek Mill's Dream Chasers mixtape. I was getting Mac Miller's mixtapes. I can't even remember what they were called, but there used to be a guy on datpiff.com that would just do these like mixtape compilation things, and it was just like whatever the 30 hottest hip-hop songs were in the time, and they were always so up to date. They would literally have like the most poppin' songs that literally just come out that day. There'd be like some mad Nicki Minaj, Drake, Lil Wayne remixes on these things. You'd be like, where the hell did they get these things? I remember like Busta Rhymes A-Rap Money remix being on these shits. If somebody knows what that mixtape series was called, let me know in the comments, because that shit was fire. DatPiff is great. I should do a video about DatPiff. See how much he leveled up on the front cover there. He went from that to this. Now, this is one that I've been confused about, and honestly, I've actually been really anxious that I got this wrong. They mentioned Lil PD in Who I Smoke, and there's just been a lot of conflicting information online about exactly who this person is, whether there are other people with that nickname, other people called Pete in this beef. I'd be really curious if anybody's super clued up on Jacksonville info. Just let me know in the comments about, like, you know, did I get this right? Was that the correct nickname? I know on the genius.com segment they spell it Lil PD, like P-E-E-D-E-Y, but then in other places I've seen it as Pete. I've seen them say Smoke Pete, or even just P. Wasn't sure if I got that wrong. I thought PD was probably a misspelling, so I went with P-E, but I could have been wrong. I wasn't sure if I'd maybe mixed up PD with PD. Maybe they were two different guys. I wasn't sure. You know, that this is a tricky one, and obviously there's only so much information online. I'll be curious if anybody's plugged in and knows. Let me know in the comments, and obviously RIP to Antoine.
Y&R is an Arlington-based squad of extremely feared gangsters in Jacksonville, with many of the following members having been associated with, but for the record, not proven to have been involved with a lot of the more serious altercations between these two crews.
Now, this is important, okay? Because it's very easy to get carried away with this Reddit research, and there's certain times where I think, fucking hell, I've cracked the case. I know who did all the shootings, and I know who's who. I need to call up the JSO and snitch on. No, you know, there's a lot of bullshit floating around on the internet. And bear in mind, I think one of the important things to point out about this particular beef is that in nearly every single song, everyone is claiming every murder. I mean, if you believe Foolio, you'd believe that he single-handedly, like motherfucking John Wick, killed every single op that ever dropped on the other side. That's obviously not true. That's obviously not realistic. And this is why it's hard for the authorities to use the lyrics against them, because if everybody is running around claiming every single body, that you know, that's not really evidence, is it? It's not really going to hold up in court. It's not really going to allow you to build a case against someone. However, I think a lot of these guys in the Y&R crew, like a lot of people have said that they are some of the most dangerous, bad mofos in Jacksonville. And I gotta say, just based on some of the things they're saying and how bold they get with some of the disrespect they put out there, I gotta say, I'm scared of these guys. So shout out the Y&R crew. I do not want any smoke, and I didn't see any crimes. I have not witnessed of anything, officer. I will write no statements. I didn't see shit, and I think Y&R are some upstanding gentlemen. Y&R Slugger T is of great interest to me, and I might talk about him more later on down the line. But just look at some of these comments, okay? I'm gonna read these comments. I actually didn't read them out in the main video because I didn't want people to misinterpret them, and I didn't want people to misinterpret me saying them. But shit, this is the second channel, so I'm just gonna do it. So So look at these comments that people have said about Slugger T. You know, I don't want this to be misinterpreted or anything, but like, he stands out is what I'm saying, right? I'm not gonna go any further than that. He just stands out. He's just, I don't know, what do you want me to say? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? We'd be lying to each other if we said that he wasn't distinctive in the beef. Okay, that's all I'll say. Now look at the comments. One guy says, imagine he's low-key super racist and just loves killing black people, but he has to hide that fact by hanging out with them. My mind's fucked up. That'd be funny though. Now, I don't condone that, and I don't believe that's true, and obviously that would, if that is true, that would be mad fucked up. But anyway, and look at this other one. He looked like he out a movie. So out of place, honestly. Looks like fucking Kyle from South Park started taking perks and killing N-words and got dreaded with his ginger ass. I mean, yeah, he's out here rocking the ginger dreads a little bit. This is crazy. You know what? For diversity's sake, I would say it doesn't matter what color you are. If you're a savage, you're a savage. If you're a gangster, you're a gangster. It doesn't matter if you're black, if you're white, if you're Asian, if you're a goddamn alien and you got green skin and you came here from the planet Zepon and you just want to get on some gang shit and you want to tote a stick, you say, you know what? Fuck that alien shit. I'm tired of whipping my UFO. I want to ride a Benz. I want to spin a Benz and I want to shoot up the op block on some alien shit because I do not fuck with the ops. I want to smoke that alien pack. You know what? That's your right to do so. Race, alien, species, any of that shit doesn't matter. I don't care if a zebra wants to pull up and shoot up the op block because he's got a vendetta against the human ops because they haven't been treated right in the zoo. I don't give a shit, man. I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what race, color, gender. Hell, I want to see more female savages, man. Let's get the quotas up. Let's get some more lady savages out here popping people. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe savages is the wrong word. Whatever. I'm digging a hole for myself. Shout out Slugger T. I do not want the smoke, is what I'm trying to say. I do not want the smoke. I didn't see anything, officer. Please don't hurt me. Hey, let's call it a day there. I might react to the next bit another time. Let me know what you thought of that. Did I give you a little bit of extra information, a little bit of extra context about the whole KTA side of things? Did I dig myself a hole? Am I now an op? I feel like maybe I was talking a little bit reckless in this one, so maybe I should just calm it down and hush myself, humble myself to what's really going on in these streets. I don't know. I hope you enjoyed it, is all I'll say. Glad you're enjoying the main video. Hope you've been enjoying the second channel analysis. And I just want to say I appreciate you guys. Gang, 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 gang. For real, really appreciate you. And I'm hyped to even be able to be reacting to this myself, because this project was crazy. Anyway, till next time, it's been your boy. Thank you to the viewers. Thank you to the commenters. Thank you to the subs. Thank you to the patrons. Appreciate you. Peace.